Good evening there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture, number 101. What the hell do you mean by 101? Number 100 was supposed to be the last one. It was long as hell, 4 hours, give or take. But yeah, you know, then I started fiddling with it here a little bit, and I couldn't keep my hands away from it. So here we are. Cheers. One thing that has kept bugging me quite a bit is that we have all these prisoners here up on the prison mountain. Look at this bridge that we built. I'll get to that. We have all these prisoners here up on the prison mountain in these 3 prisons, and also lots of orphanages which are full of orphans. Doesn't matter how many of those I build, they get filled up. And we have these prison buses going up and down, but all they do is actually just drive the prisoners around. They don't actually end up working in a mine or anywhere else for that matter. So I went looking for more iron and found it. So that's what this is all about. We have built this road connection. Not quite done yet, but getting there. 225 tons of asphalt, 1,700 workdays remaining in total. Okay, we can run it at fast, quicker speed for now. As they're lined up here, the dumpers. Yes, down here there is an iron mine, and I'm going to send the prison buses here instead when as soon as this is finished. Prisoners will get an exciting ride here on this road, and it will be very safe, especially in the winter time. And then the iron will be conveyed as such over here, over these quite a few conveyor towers and conveyor belts. Electricity for them and so on. I think that all of them has electricity. We can turn on the overlay maybe. See if we can get voltage. Yeah, it looks good to me. So it all gets conveyed over here and then eventually ends up on the iron pile. And it's actually not, even though we have 230 workers in here and a quality of source of 85%. We're not managing to fill up the buffer. We're keeping these 4 iron ore processors actually without iron every now and then. So we'll be able to hopefully manage to get them a little bit better off. All the orphans, they need education, and they are standing around waiting for professors. So we have this. That we're supposed to be building, which is hopefully something that will alleviate the problem. The larger university here carved out a bit of the mountain. Yes. Yeah, well, this conveyor belt is quite something, because it is quite a ways to go from the rehabilitation mine. Yeah, we'll see if it works or not. For now, though, we're waiting for this. This needs to be finished, and once that is finished, we shall take care of these here prisoners and take them to the mine. Music machine, will you please cooperate? Thank you. Would that be passengers, maybe? Yes, it will be this one that we're going to mess with eventually. Line spacing, I'm not quite sure that we're going to need that actually. Because this goes Vraska Prison 2, Vraska Prison, Järn Iron Mine. Yeah. We're not going to do Järn Iron Mine. We're going to go between the prisons and then down to the rehabilitation mine instead. I don't think that we can add it to the line just yet, as this is not finished. This took quite a bit of concrete, let me tell you. 6,000 tons or something to do. But it wasn't quite feasible to lay in a road on the ground as it sits here. So we went with this. And these have obviously been constructed by helicopter. And we have a helicopter fire station somewheres. There's. Yes. I should take care of this if anything of it would happen to catch fire. So it should be good. And they have fuel for the helicopters, they have electricity for refueling the helicopters. That should be good. If we could just get this done. Wish we will. Oh, and this is the new version of the game now. Some of the dumpers actually tip their little thing. See? It's tipping it. And we have this too. Plumbing. But no, I'm not going to fiddle about with that for the time being. As of recording, this was just the game crashed, and then when I loaded back up, I noticed that there's a new version apparently, and all of this stuff was here. We can do complex traffic management and so on. I'm not going to do complex traffic management at this time. Not a single word in the release notes about the built-in, as it's called, cosmonaut or self-build mode. But I've been thinking about that. It doesn't really matter. I was interested to see how they would implement it. If they would just implement it by you can use auto build for 1 month or a couple of months or so, then it isn't that interesting. But if they could fix the catch-22 with the concrete plant and asphalt plant and so on, then that would be something I'd like to see. Yes, but no word on it, so regrettably it's not here quite yet. However, this is here quite soon. 860 workdays remaining. What's your definition of soon? Well, it's only going to pave a bit of the bridge, and they've gotten to here. Yeah, then they need to roll the asphalt too. Do they have rollers at the construction office, you think? Maybe. It would stand to reason. Oh, they have a roller here. Delivery mechanism only with trucks. Yeah, that's good. Are you busy doing something? Yeah, you are busy doing something. Where are you? Yeah, you're paving this road or rolling this asphalt here. Backwards. Very good. There, you're back at the construction yard. It's a bit of a roller coaster road, this bridge. But what can you do when the terrain is as it is and the resource you're looking for is down there and the workforce is up there? Yep. We'll see just how much work we get out of these here prisoners to do this mining, and maybe, just maybe, we could even get turn this down a little bit. Not keep so many town folk occupied in the mine, maybe. We shall see. This coming up slowly but surely. Missing concrete and steel. It's how it goes. It's the usual stuff. Missing concrete. These bridges here, they did put quite a demand on the concrete making facilities. We also have to import gravel with boats. Slow progress. But we're just about to be there. We're just about to be there. Yeah, we're actually about finished, you know. But we only have 7 workers on site and 416 workdays remaining. And the roller, are you bringing that to help? Nope. Yes, you are. You're even on site. Lovely. There it is. It is rolling. I need to do it backwards as well, but then if the conveyors are connected properly and all the conveyor towers have electricity, we'll be able to get iron out of this mine before you know it, before very long. Anyway, maybe I should put it. The joints here on the bridge aren't that lovely all the time. It's a bit of a yeah, it is what it is. It's the Soviet Republic. Now we stop following you because you will probably teleport back to the construction yard, and we don't want that. There, it's finished. Great. Then, from after Vraska Prison 2, you go to Rehabilitation Mine. And after Vraska Prison, you also go to Rehabilitation Mine. And after Vraska Prison 3, you also go to Rehabilitation Iron Mine. Accept changes. All related vehicles. We have 17 in total. I don't know if we should do line spacing. Line detail. There should be some sort of end station thing, new thing in this version, but maybe it doesn't work with the prison buses. Oh, but this is good. You're all coming here now to the iron mine. And how many workers do you have on board? You have many. Oh, you have a few actually. I think that we maybe should enable line spacing after all, so they don't all go to the same prison at the same time. We can turn it down to regular speed. Enable line spacing. We try that. Need to compute line length. 33 prisoners in the mine. 40. And the storage, export storage is not building up. We're producing 140 tons a workday. I'd say that it's working. Yes. Could we catch a bus and see how exciting of a journey this gets? There's one. That's already made it to the bridge. The line spacing is not enabled, or wasn't enabled, as we can clearly see. Oh. So are you making it back here anytime soon? Here's one. We follow you along. We're going to the Vraska prison. Maybe we even do a first-person view down a terrifying bridge. Or viaduct. Viaduct? No, not quite viaduct. Viaducts are usually not that elevation changing. It's sort of more to not have to deal with the elevation changes that you do viaducts. Right? I don't know. I'm not an expert here in civil engineering terms and so on. Just making it up as I go along, mostly. Completely. We have many of these here now to cable cars going, since it requires quite a bit of staff up here with all these prisons and orphanages that we have. Watch out for the brick walls. There you go. Did we get any? 15 prisoners on board. Very good. Oh, very good. It's decent enough. You'll probably make it almost down to the prison and then realize I need to refuel and go back up the mountain again, because you won't stop by here now when you're passing the fuel station now, will you? No. I will get to see one of the most wonderful mechanics of this game, the refueling of vehicles. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, we're starting to descend to the mining site. Look at this, what a view they get, the prisoners. They should be happy and grateful. This is quite something, I think. What sort of speed do we get downhill? 79 kilometers per hour. Okay. It's not a lot, but these are the only prison buses that have any capacity to speak of, so that's what we're using. This will allow the townfolk to work at prison. Prison orphanages is what happened to the asphalt. And university and so on, instead of digging iron in the mine, as they'll still have to dig a bit, but not to the same extent as they're currently doing and have been. Maybe. Iron is being pumped out or conveyed out. There you go. Everyone was unloaded. Great. How many? I will check that later. How many in the mine? But there is iron flowing. Now, what sort of speed do we get uphill? Same speed. 79 kilometers per hour. Even on the steep bit, 0 RPM. 97 RPM. Whatever. You're running low on fuel, so you'll go and refuel, I'd imagine. When you pass the gas station, if you have any sense. Now this is more like it. Now they're actually going to work, these prisoners, instead of just sitting on the bus going up and down the mountain all day. this is an enhancement for sure. Yes. We shall see here. We follow this one up until the top of the mountain and to prison number 3, and go and have a look at the new mine. See how that's doing with workers now that it has had some time to get used to the new order of things. And I will say thank you and good night. Yeah, these are the extra episodes of Petroleum People's Proletarian Prefecture. Back to the 20-minute rule, which I have now passed by about a minute. Too bad. There you go. Gas station, great. How many workers? 83. 270 tons of iron ore per workday. Could maybe even throw more buses on this line. You think? I don't think it will hurt. As long as they're not slowing down to keep the line spacing functioning. We can throw as many buses as we want on it. A road vehicles depot, please. Such as this one. And a prison bus. Police car. Prison bus. Total capacity. Try about that amount. Go, 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 go. Maybe just to help them along here a little bit, we'll ask them to go to different prisons for their initial run. Some of them. Yep, that's it. PPP 101 done. Thank you so very much for watching. Good night.